What is up, everyone? Howdy, country angel for life. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome everyone to the stream. That's for sure. You guys read the title, right? I'm doing a Q&A session, questions and answers. You guys can ask me anything you want, weather related, non-weather related, personal questions, and I'll answer them. I'm doing this for fun because I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. As you can see, I got a camera out there in the bottom left. I purchased a membership for Virtual Railfan, and I got some cameras out there. This is a camera in the Oklahoma City Metro, as you can see. I'm going to go and change the camera to something else, actually, where you can see the city. There we go. That is where you can see the city. Yeah, you guys can ask me absolutely anything you want. I'll be here for about 2 hours or so. If you guys keep asking questions, keep hanging out, I'll be here for up to 2, maybe 3 hours if I'm awake enough. So, you guys can ask me anything you want, man. I got all the time in the world. I got all the answers in the world. Let's go to the 3 cam right here. Let me know what you guys are wanting to know. I'll answer. That's for sure. I will answer. How are you guys doing? First off, how you guys doing? How's 2026 going? I haven't really talked to some of you guys in a little while. How's the year going? Personally, it's been going really good for me. Just doing YouTube. You remember me from the Caribbean hurricane back in August. That was a while ago, dude. Welcome back to the channel. Oh yeah, rail cams are awesome for weather shots. As you can see, I got the Oklahoma City one down there. Let me move my cursor down there. That's downtown Oklahoma City over there. Looks like we got some flashing lights up there. I don't know what's going on there. Did I capture any large cloud-to-ground lightning this summer? Not this summer, but I did back in April, on April 28th. I have a video coming out if you guys would like to see it. My dad put his 360 GoPro on top of the truck while we were there chasing, and we captured probably upwards of about 50 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes within a matter of minutes. So I'll upload that video if you guys want to see it. It was pretty cool. In Tennessee till February 2nd, then back in New Jersey. Tennessee is a really good state. I love Tennessee. Tennessee is really, really nice. I've been there quite a few times for vacations out there in the Smoky Mountains near Gatlinburg, Tennessee. But yeah, I got some of these cameras out here in Oklahoma City, but I also got some rail fans out here. Let me go to dashboard. You guys can see right here. There we go. Look at all these cameras I got. Look, it's snowing in this one. Where's this at? Horsehoe Curve. I don't know where that's at. Anyways, it's snowing on this one, so I might as well just keep this one open, probably. There we go. Sounds like a good video. Yeah, it will be a good video. I'm excited for it to upload it. It'll be out in probably the next few days. Yeah, this you capture cloud ground lightning 4 days in a row. I've never seen it 4 days in a row. That's really impressive. That's really nice. Oh, you're next to Dollywood? I've never been to Dollywood, but I've driven past it. Oh, you're thinking about Hurricane Melissa. Hurricane Melissa was in October. It hit Jamaica at 892 millibars. Hurricane Melissa is one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit land and is in fact tied for the strongest hurricane to ever make landfall. I personally believe it'll be upgraded to the strongest landfall, but I don't know when. That's a good question on when. I'd say within the next 2 months or so. You think it's in PA? It could be in PA. Oh yeah, it is in PA. Hold up. I'm stupid. It's right up there at the top. You can see. Where's my mouse at? Yeah, it's literally right up here. Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania. Well, I mean, I might as well just give you guys kind of an update on how it's going for me when it comes to YouTube. Obviously, I got 2,000, almost 2,500 subscribers. Never been more grateful in my life, guys. All you guys make me so happy. I'm out looking for some sponsorships for weather related companies. I haven't gotten any luck yet, but I'm just trying to get some sponsorships, trying to cover as much storms as I can this year in 2026. I'm excited to chase as much as I can. I'm very, very excited for the springtime to chase. Me and Weston are still in progress on Apex Radar. Apex Radar is going to be the next high-end, affordable radar app. It could be the next big radar app, guys, that could go out. So make sure you guys are staying here for that. It'll be out, I don't know when. It'll be out within the next year probably, but Apex Radar is going to be the radar app. So be ready for that, guys. Awesome radar app. That's about it, honestly. What was the craziest storm I ever recorded on the channel? Probably April 28th, whenever I had that chase that I uploaded back in May. I uploaded the video in May. April 28th was probably the craziest chase I did. Non-stop lightning, 60 to 70 mile-an-hour winds, monster shelf cloud. That video's gotten me 300,000 views. Yeah, that's a really, really good video. Really good chase. I'm very proud of that. Here in the Caribbean, we never get snow. It's so boring. Yeah, I feel like people that live down south and never experience snow think that snow is this really awesome thing that occurs. Snow is top 5 most annoying things in the world, in my opinion. Besides government economies. But other than that, I think that snow is really annoying as I live in Ohio up here. I mean, as you can see, I'm under a freaking cold weather advisory for wind chills as low as 15 below zero could result in hypothermia. Yeah, that's fun. That's what I'm under right now. So, snow is really fun for people that never get it, but for people that get it every winter, snow is so annoying. You just noticed it says PA at the top. Yeah, I just noticed too. Any other questions, guys? I'm here to answer them. And you guys can ask me personal questions too, not just weather-related ones. You wonder if it was a mothership shelf cloud. Yeah, it was definitely a mothership shelf cloud. That's in the title. That's definitely a mothership shelf cloud. That sucker was huge, dude. That was the coolest shelf cloud I've ever seen in my life. Man, we still got some. Yo, Ben! Welcome to the stream, Ben. I'm doing a Q&A. You guys can ask me anything you want. Yeah, I do live right on the border of the advisory. Literally right up here, but my temperature for Friday morning is going to be -6 degrees real temperature, -30 degree wind chills. But yeah, guys, here in Mississippi, we still got a major emergency in place right now. We got many counties in the 90 percentile for power outages, which is not good. Still got some life-threatening cold temperatures out there mixed with power outages is not good. Definitely not a good place down here in northern Mississippi and northern Louisiana, as well as a little sliver of eastern Texas. And another thing, guys, I will probably this weekend stream the potential bomb cyclone that could happen over here off the Gulf Coast. Not the Gulf Coast, what am I saying? The Atlantic Coast. Carolinas Virginia, even the mid-Atlantic up there into the Northeast as well could get some pretty hefty blizzard conditions. So I'll definitely be live for that this weekend if you guys want to see that. Yeah, it's gonna get hotter down there in the Caribbean. Depending on where you are in the Caribbean, anywhere around here right now, it's the coldest it's gonna be. Around mid-February, mid-February all the way up till probably November. It's gonna keep warming up and everything. So, yeah, very nice weather down there eventually on the horizon. Yeah, Mississippi is gonna get a lot of melting temperatures, but I do personally think that they could actually get below freezing during the nighttime some of these nights, which could cause all that melted water to just freeze again. Not good. East Tennessee. I feel like East Tennessee could get some snow. I don't think they're gonna get a lot of snow. I would say if you're like in this area of East Tennessee, I'd say you could get anywhere from like 1 to 5 inches at most, probably. So yeah, the Eastern Seaboard's gonna get rocked. We could have this. I'm gonna make a video on this probably. But this low pressure system that could develop could bomb out as it moves off to the northeast into like the 960 millibar range. That's a P. Hold up, 960. Yeah, it could literally go into the 960 millibar range. Oh, you mean over here? It's gonna stay cold until about probably early March. Once early March hits and we start getting these large low pressure systems impacting the United States, causing severe weather and stuff, is when a lot of this Gulf moisture down here starts rushing up to the north, which does cause this area up here during early to mid March to start warming up finally. And then once it warms up, then is whenever spring season's underway. Yeah, the next cold front's gonna be a monster one. Basically, it's got a humongous low pressure system spinning up here, which is just causing a lot of Arctic air to surge down to the south. Right now, we're getting a little glancing blow from a very, very large Arctic blast. But this weekend, dude, we're gonna have a humongous surge down to the south with an Arctic blast that could go all the way as far south as Florida. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, here in Tampa, we could genuinely see some snow flurries out here in Tampa, Florida this weekend. The August 2025 derecho, there was not a derecho in August of this year, of 2025 actually, but there was the derecho in August of 2020, which no, did not capture that. That derecho kind of moved in an area like this. It was kind of like that. And by the time it got out here near like Fort Wayne, it just disappeared. And I live out here in Northeast Ohio, so I didn't see it. Yeah, March. Yeah. It's going to stay absolutely horrendous here when it comes to the temperatures all the way up till probably mid-February. And once again, let me just go over the freaking basics of severe weather at this point since we're getting to that season. It's already almost February, guys. We're already about a month away from tornado season, guys. For meteorological spring, we're about a month away. So we got some videos I got to come out for my predictions of the storm season. I do predict 2026 to be an average to an above average season. But basically, when low pressure systems form and eject over the Rockies, which these are the Rocky Mountains, basically what happens is all the flow troughs rotate counterclockwise. So with that, all this flow up here in the upper levels of the atmosphere drag all the Gulf moisture with it. Gulf moisture is a lot warmer than the air up here in the Northeast. So when that Gulf moisture sets in to the Great Lakes region, it warms up. I mean, back on the March 14th tornado outbreak of last year, the day before that, it was about 45 degrees here in Ohio. The day of the March 14th outbreak, it was 79 degrees here in Ohio. What do you think about the new shields for mods? I liked the wrenches better. I do not know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Can you give me some kind of like background on that? I don't know what you're even talking about. Any bad snow coming to Minnesota soon in the St. Cloud, Minneapolis area? I don't think any major snow. There is an Alberta Clipper that could happen like within the next few days, possibly that could roll down, but give you no more than probably an inch of snow out here in the Minneapolis, St. Cloud region. I would expect maybe an inch or two of snow. That's about it, though. I don't expect too much major snow. If you're anywhere like over here, I don't really expect too much major snow in the next week or so. If you're along in like, let me get a different color real quick. If you guys are like in like this area right over here, I do expect we could have some major snow within the next week, especially this weekend with this bomb cyclone that's projected to happen. You're welcome. Anytime. Other questions you guys got, throw them at me. Bet I got answers for them. Although, Pete, you did kind of get me to struggle on that question. Well, Ben, you got any questions for me? How's the weather out there in Texas? Is it cold for you? I feel like, I don't know the temperatures out there really in Texas right now, but we actually got some freeze warnings extending all the way south as like Arcadia in Florida, near Punta Gorda. Yeah, winter storms are absolutely horrendous this year. I mean, we just had Fern impact anywhere from Texas all the way up to the Northeast. I mean, here in Northeast Ohio, I got 2 feet of snow. I didn't really get any good footage of it, but I did get 2 feet of snow. I shoveled driveway and made about $300. Oh, Pete, I didn't understand what you're saying because I still have wrenches for the YouTube mods. For you, it literally just says it just shows a wrench next to your name for mod. So yeah. So this is an abnormal thing, or does this happen every single year? Because I don't remember seeing an advisory like that with the huge band covering basically almost half the U.S. This is not a typical storm. Winter Storm Fern is the deadliest winter storm we've had in about over 50 years. But Winter Storm Fern is is a rare type of storm, guys. I see Ryan, I see you guys commented. I see a lot of people. I'm gonna discuss what happened with Winter Storm Fern, and I'll answer your questions. I promise. If you guys are interested in Winter Storm Fern, I'm gonna make a very good documentary on it, just due to the fact of how historic of a storm it was. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a very good video. Basically, what happened was is a high pressure system moved into the U.S. from Canada, and high pressure systems rotate clockwise. That brought a lot of Arctic air all the way down throughout much of the U.S. Like this entire region was like in almost freezing temperatures. Besides like Florida. Florida was warm. How about like this entire region was in well freezing temperatures. And then what happened is a surface low developed out here in the Gulf, rotating counterclockwise, moving to the north. That low caused a lot of moisture to surge into the region out here in the Great Plains, and another low pressure system was out here in the eastern Pacific, which caused more moisture to dig in. So whenever you guys mix moisture with cold temperatures, you guys get snow. And that's what happened. Just the way the jet stream was, Winter Storm Fern moved off to the northeast. And due to that low pressure system out here in the Gulf, it kept pushing moisture, more and more moisture into Fern, causing it to intensify and persist all the way up into the northeast. That's kind of an overview of what happened. I'll do a longer documentary for sure, but yeah. Hope you guys found that interesting. Hi, I've been really sick with a migraine, but how's your day going? I'm really sorry to hear that, Ryan. My day's been pretty good. I had a snow day on Tuesday, Wednesday, which is today. I have a snow day tomorrow, Friday, and then I still got the weekend, so I'm pretty happy right now. I hope you're doing good, Ryan. I really hope you're doing good. I'm excited for 2026 storms, too. I am really excited for my chase season, guys. I'm excited to give you guys some very nice footage of me chasing out here, because I'll go over this in my video, because I'm going to do my first ever tornado prediction season, like my season prediction. I'm going to make a video on it. I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview since you guys are the select few that are in this stream. Great Plains are going to be on fire this year, guys, just so you know. Great Plains are going to be very active. You see the ranch too. What do you think about Imelda being downgraded to a Category 1 after post-analysis? I personally agree with that. Imelda's eye structure was not developed enough, in my opinion, to deserve the Category 2 rating, just in my opinion, though. You guys may think otherwise. That Arctic air mass created some icy temperatures over Edmonton from 1 week ago. Yeah. I mean, up there in Edmonton, you're basically really, really cold all year round. Not all year round, what am I saying? Basically, I mean, I'd say anywhere from like October to like probably mid-April, you guys are very, very cold up there in Edmonton, I'd assume. So yeah, definitely probably brought some very icy temperatures. I mean, on Saturday, I could get wind chills as low as -40 up here in Northeast Ohio. -40 wind chills could be possible where I'm from. But yeah, I'm gonna say, guys, that you guys remember. I would assume some of you guys are some of my persistent viewers. I wasn't really uploading much weather back in 2024, but I was last year, obviously. But I would say that 2026 could be like 2024, but just not as active. Not quite as active as 2024. 2024 was like the third highest tornado year on record, or like the second highest, one or the other. I don't think 2026 is gonna be as active as 2024, but I think it's gonna be close. I think anywhere in like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, South Dakota, Colorado, New Mexico, maybe Wyoming and North Dakota, Minneapolis, Minnesota area. I think that all of these states could be on fire this year in terms of tornadoes. I think it'd be a very, very active year. Any other questions, guys? We're already at 3 likes. Can we get to 5 likes, guys? I think we can really get to 5 likes to stream. I really hope we can. What got me into weather? That is a very, very good question. I'm glad you asked that. Um, Let me think. Back in probably 2015-ish, 2015, 2016, I used to watch a show called Tornado Alley on like on our list, on our TV list. We had shows downloaded and it was Tornado Alley. I used to watch, there was tornadoes like the Tuscaloosa tornado, Joplin, Henryville, Indiana, EF4, the Moore EF5, the El Reno EF3, like there was like those major main tornadoes, all that stuff, all the popular tornadoes. I would watch those shows. They were like 45 minutes each. I would watch them like 4 times a day. I would literally watch them as much as I could because I was just addicted to how cool tornadoes looked. I was like, whoa, tornadoes must be very common because look at all these tornadoes in every area. Well, that got me into like looking at storms. Anytime we'd get a little bolt of lightning or some thunder, I would always go outside and watch the storms, which was kind of sketchy because I'd almost get struck by lightning sometimes. I would always go out and watch the storms thinking a tornado was going to touch down, and one never touched down, but I still always stayed interested in weather. I kind of lost my interest for weather back in like 2022 to 2023, but 2024, dude, during track season back in May, I finally found a video. It was on May 6th. May 6th of 2024. It was the high risk day in Oklahoma. I was watching Ryan Hall. I was like, whoa, this is kind of interesting. Whoa, high risk. That sounds like a cool thing. That sounds kind of crazy. Guys, I have never stopped watching weather ever since. I have been watching weather every single day since 2024. I also remember watching Reed Timmer intercept that one EF3 back in January in 2024 in Florida. That also got me into it. But guys, I have been interested in weather for about 10 to 12 years-ish. I've been very, very interested in weather ever since. Have I heard of the Black Friday Edmonton tornado? Yes, I have. Black Friday is literally what it's called on there. That tornado literally is just called Black Friday. Black Friday tornado. Yeah, that EF4. I don't know a lot about it, but I have definitely heard about it. Did it occur on Black Friday, or like is that just what the day is called? Because it like was Black Friday. It was a Friday, and then the storm happened. I don't really know the lore around that storm. You wish you could see a tornado one day? Well, just get up the courage to go chase someday. You'll see one eventually. Tornadoes are very, very common. You'll see one eventually. Yes, I would love to go to the Storm Chaser Summit. I would really, really love to. That'd be my dream. My main dream, guys, is to become a well-known, famous storm chaser. My main goal is to become famous in storm chasing. I want to be like Reed Timmer. I want to be like Connor Croft. I want to be like Freddie McKinney. I want to be like Max Velocity, even though he doesn't chase. I want to be like Max Velocity. I want to be like Freddie McKinney. I really, really dream of being a really high-end, well-known storm chaser. That's what I dream of. That is what I'm looking forward to in life when I graduate. I just gotta hope that YouTube makes me enough money to actually do storm chasing for my living. Yeah, yeah, Black Friday. That sounds about right. Yeah, I remember watching a video about that tornado. That tornado was like scary. It was photogenic but scary. Been in like 4 or 5 tornado warnings. I've been in a lot of tornado warnings, but I've also never really been in a. I've never been in an observed tornado warning. I've been in a tour possible severe thunderstorm warning. I've been in a regular tornado warning. I've never been in an observed tornado warning though. Never. I will hopefully be one. Hopefully, guys. I really, really hope. I pray. I pray that this storm season I get to see the tornado of the year, guys. I really, really hope I could see like an insane tornado this year. I hope it's like some photogenic tornado in the middle of a field. Like, I dream of seeing a tornado, guys. I really, really want to see a tornado while chasing this year. To be awesome. This season, guys, this tornado season, can you have my email? Um, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to say no for now because I don't know you, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to say no on that one though. I'm sorry if I just ruined your day or something, but I have to say no on that question. I don't know who you are. If I knew who you were, there'd be a little bit of different story right there, but I don't know. Let me go find a new camera. Do you guys like the snowy camera, or do you guys want a different one? Whoa, look at the icicles on this one. I'm already making money with my channel. My watch hours are enough. I could care less how much money I make, though. I just like doing weather. I'm already making money. I mean, I already got my first paycheck a month ago. Dude, Anvil Crawler Lightning is some of the coolest lightning you ever see. I swear. Anvil Crawler Lightning is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm gonna go back to the snowy camera. Oh, there's actually a train going on this one. Look at this one, guys. There's actually a train going. You've seen a water spout? That's pretty cool. I've seen a land spout before, like it wasn't like a tornadic supercell, but like I have seen a land spout. It was pretty cool. It was just a lot of dust that got swirled up into the air during a thunderstorm. It wasn't tornadic though. It was really cool looking. Have I ever collabed with Weston? Yes, I've collabed with Weston. Weston's one of my best friends. He is Weston is top notch, guys. Weston is an awesome person. Um, if you guys want daily updates on the weather, watch Weston, please. Really watch Weston. He is going places. This guy is the smartest weather dude I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Weston's going places for sure. So definitely watch him. All right, let's see what other cameras we got here. I want to go back to the Oklahoma City. Let's go back to Oklahoma City. Yeah, that was definitely crazy then, probably. I've never heard about that, but it sounds crazy. Yo, Weston, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Weston. Welcome to the stream. We're having a good time, all asking questions and goofing around, having fun. It was a really nice stream so far. Yes, I love the weather community, guys. Weather community is the best community I've ever been a part of. I am honored to be a part of the community, and I couldn't be a part without you guys. You guys are the reason I'm a part of the community. Also, another thing, I don't know if you guys are going to like this or not, but I have a webcam on the way. I'm going to set it up somewhere, and you guys are actually going to see my face when I'm streaming. You guys can't see me right now, but I'm behind the screen right now talking. You guys are going to see my face talking eventually. Just my little chubby cheeks. I'm kidding. I'm not fat, but yeah. You know what I mean. You guys are going to get to see me. You're going to see the weather warrior himself. I guarantee I don't look like anything you guys think. I'm a lot younger than you guys probably think. I'm only 15, but a lot of people say my voice sounds like I'm in my 20s. My first storm I recorded. I do remember I recorded when was it? Oh, it was back in like 2018. I remember I recorded a storm that hit my house with like 80-mile-an-hour winds, and my canopy went flying. Like, it was crazy. I recorded it and I was screaming my eyes out because I thought it was the end of the world. See ya, electric tornado storms. I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Ooh, let's see how many likes we're at. Let's see if we got to 5. Let's see if we got to 5. We're at 6. Let's go. Can we get to 10 likes, guys? Is there a chance we can get to 10 likes this stream? Yeah, I didn't want to change the name. I thought of changing the name, but the more I thought about it, dude, I'm the weather warrior, guys. I'm the weather warrior. I'm gonna stay the weather warrior for the rest of my life. I am the weather warrior. So I'm gonna be the weather warrior, and I'm always gonna be the weather warrior, guys. But yeah, I expect within the next like probably week or so, I'm gonna have a face cam. You like the new profile picture? Thank you. That's me at the bottom recording the storm. That was on April 28th. Yeah, I really like that. I found that photo and I was like, hold up. This is gonna be my background. Yeah, I really like that photo. It's a really fun photo. That was a good chase. I'm gonna go to the 3 cam so you guys can see radar. Weston, you said you had an idea. What's your idea? Unless you like just want to message me instead of saying it in stream. I already told them about Apex Radar, by the way. Anyone feel free to clip this. I'll clip it. Mark Picklejar, welcome. I like your name, dude. I really like your name. $75K subs. That's going to be achievable within the next year. I guarantee it. Weston, with the track you're on, dude, you're going to get 75K within the next freaking year and a half, probably. Can I add you as mod? I'll think about it. I already got a lot of mods. I'll think about it, though. I might do it by the end of the stream, yeah. It depends. I don't know if I fully trust you, but I'm not going to add you as mod as of now. But I'll keep it in mind. Type of weather map. I use Radar Omega. So what I use Radar Omega here on screen as the main radar app for my streams. But I also use, here, let me go to the second cam for a minute. I also use WeatherWise sometimes. You're welcome, Weston, anytime. I also use WeatherWise sometimes whenever, like, I'm looking for hazcams and stuff. I'll use WeatherWise every once in a while, but my main radar app is Radar Omega. Good question. But eventually, when it does come out, Apex Radar will be my main radar app. Hope it's your guys' too. It'll be very, very achievable in the future, and you guys will definitely be able to use it if you want. But yeah, Apex Radar will be my radar app in the future. Me and Weston are both working on it. Weather-wise, it's peak, but dude, Radar Omega just has a lot more custom ability. You can see, I mean, we got the power outage map over here. We got Issaquena County. There's one person in that county. 100% of the county is without power. There's one person in the county. Up here, though, in Benton County, Mississippi, there's 904 without power, which is 90%. You can customize those. It's actually pretty cool. I did not know that. Being able to customize that is pretty cool, honestly. Well, Weston, we're also going to be able to do that on Apex Radar. That storm was insane. That Fern was the craziest winter storm I've ever seen. I got 2 feet of snow here in Ohio. I was expected to get 10 inches, and I got upwards of 18 to 24. We don't fully know when Apex Radar is going to come out, but within the next year to a year and a half, probably. Sorry, I got hiccups. Yo, what's up, Tangy? Yeah, guys, I got the hiccups right now, by the way. Sorry, I got it at the worst time possible, but yeah, I got the hiccups. I'm still gonna talk. I'm gonna mute every couple minutes, maybe every couple seconds to let it out for a second. But yeah, I got the hiccups. Actually, I think they just went away. Oh, one second. I'm messaging Weston right now. How about this, Weston? Just talk and chat. It'll be a lot easier, honestly. All right, then Weston. I'll just give it to you instead of on chat. All right, there we go. Oh, exploding trees. Yeah, exploding trees is real. You guys don't. So I'll give you an example of what exploding trees are. So up here, max velocity. If you guys saw the infamous max velocity post where it says exploding trees, yes, guys, exploding trees are an actual phenomenon. But the thing is that the trees don't actually explode. Exploding trees is kind of a blanket term for it. What actually happens is that trees carry moisture, which is how they grow. The little tiny droplets and particles of moisture within the tree, when it gets cold enough, those particles freeze. Those moisture particles freeze. Whenever liquid freezes, it expands. What actually happens is whenever that liquid freezes, I just had a brain fart. Whenever that liquid freezes, it expands, and that causes the tree branches or the tree trunks themselves to split open. It can cause tree branches to fall off. It can cause trees to fall over entirely. And whenever that split happens, it sounds like gunshots. That's why it sounds like an explosion. It's like just imagine a freaking pistol being shot next to you. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a genuine exploding tree. That's why it gets its name. Exploding trees are a blanket term, but it's the truth. It sounds like they explode. All right, Weston, sounds good. Yeah, exploding trees is a blanket term, but it is basically that's what it does. The trees break open because of how cold it is, and it sounds like an explosion. We got 9 people in here, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. I want to get to 10 likes on this stream, possibly. I'd really like to get to 9, not 9, 10 likes. Yeah, never heard of exploding trees. Well, it's a phenomenon. It's an actual phenomenon. It happens more up in the northern plains because since this over here is the Rockies, over here is the Appalachians. Um, this right here is a area where very, very cold air can rush in from the Arctic up here. Actually, the Arctic is way more north, but from Canada. And that causes a lot more cold air to rush in. And up here in like Minnesota, North Dakota, and northern South Dakota, you can get exploding trees, which is just, yeah, it's crazy how it works, but it does. That is an actual phenomenon. Thank you for liking the stream. I really greatly appreciate it. You are an awesome person for liking the stream. I really appreciate it. What's up? Cruz Haynes WX, welcome. No, I do not have a weather radio. I don't have one because I personally don't like the idea of getting woken up to a jump scare in the middle of the night if I'm like under a tornado warning. Welcome to the Great White North. Yeah. It feels like all of the United States is in the Great White North right now. I got so much snow outside, dude. It is insane. Yeah, welcome Cruz Haynes WX. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a Q&A session where you guys just ask me questions and I answer them. It could be weather-related questions or personal questions. Doesn't matter. I can answer any question you guys ask. I'm going to be here for the next probably hour to an hour and a half hanging out with you guys in chat. So as long as you guys stay here and chat, I'll stay live. But yeah, John, I told Weston my email and I hope he told you, so hit me up. But yeah, guys, I'm still gonna stay here as long as you guys want. As long as you guys are here in chat to occupy me, I'll stay live. How tall is the snow? I got around 18 to 24 inches here in Northeast Ohio. So I got 1.5 to 2 feet of snow here. I got some of the highest snow totals in the country right now here in Ohio. I got the highest totals in Ohio, but I got some of the highest in all of America. Yeah, you're welcome, John. The air is as cold as Siberia. Yes, it is as cold as Siberia, bro. Up here, dude, Siberia is crazy, dude. But it's the truth. The air is so cold here in America, it's insane. All the snow's gone for you? Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been sub-zero every single day for the past couple days. You had the second highest report in Oklahoma? Oh. That's impressive, dude. I got the highest report in Ohio. Yeah, dude. Canadian air is something else. I'm close enough to get somewhat lake effect snow, but not a lot. I mean, I live here. That's where I am. That's my county. I live in Stark County, Ohio. So, I mean, up here is where lake effect snow is. Usually up in this area is where the major lake effect snow is, but I sometimes get a little bit of brisk lake effect out here in Stark County. Oh, no, Weston, that video is going to be a very good one coming out in the next 2 weeks. And just so I already gave like a kind of breakdown of what I think. It's just going to be this simple. If you're That was a horrible circle. If you're in each of those circles, red, it's going to be a pretty active tornado season. Blue, you guys could see quite a few tornadoes. If you guys are in the blue area. If you're in the purple, I think you're going to be in an above average season. It's that simple. I think you're going to be in a pretty above average season there in the purple. I think the 2026 tornado season, check DTX radar. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of little snow flurries out here near Ann Arbor and Canton, Michigan, but that's basically it. Um, Negative 50 degrees Celsius for 3 nights in a row is crazy. Weston, I think there's a chance we get a high risk, that's for sure. All we need is one trough to traverse traverse the Rockies, and eject into the plains and bring a lot of Pacific moisture and a lot of Gulf moisture, as well as ample wind shear. We need it to be negatively tilted. We need capping to not be in place. We need 700 millibar temperatures to be as favorable as possible, and Weston, you could be under a high risk. You just emailed me? Alright, I'll see real quick. I got it. I got the email, John. I appreciate it. One second, I'm emailing him back. If you guys are wondering why I'm not talking right now, one second. How about this, John? I'll just get back to you after stream. I'll email you back after stream in about an hour or so. Spring season, I think the Great Lakes region could be pretty active. I'm thinking, I mean, anywhere. I feel like anywhere in the country. I feel like just the 2026 season in general is going to I think 2026 season is going to be average to above average. That's just what I think. If you guys are like anywhere in the U.S., I will be live for almost every single event. So just tune in and I'll make sure you guys are all okay. Yeah, I already talked about it, Weston. I talked about the bomb cyclone that's possible. How cold is it in New York? Depends on where you are in New York, but it is very cold. I'd say temperatures in northern New York are definitely in the negatives. That's for sure. Probably -5-ish around there. If you're more south towards like New York City, you're in the teens to single digits. And if you're in between, you're anywhere from like the negatives into the single digits. It's very cold up there in New York. Yeah, this bomb cyclone this weekend's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna stream the bomb cyclone, guys. So my voice might be done for afterwards, but I'm gonna stream probably upwards of 10 hours on the bomb cyclone. Yeah, my street is pretty bad. I still got like a couple inches of snow in my street. I don't know anymore. I think the salt trucks finally got it all cleared out. But dude, the other day I had 2 feet of snow in the street. Like no joke, 2 feet of snow in the street. It was crazy. New York City's at 17. Actually higher than I thought. Actually, I did say the teens, right? Yeah, I feel like anyone in America will wear shorts. Watertown's 14. Holy crap! It is warmer than I thought. How am I warmer than Watertown? No, how am I colder than Watertown? All my states? I'll do it right now, Weston. Bring it on, boy. Let's go over here to. Yeah, cyclones are definitely HE double hockey stick. Here we go. Let's see, we got New Jersey, Missouri. I wonder where Michigan is. Oh, Kentucky. Don't know where that is. Oh my gosh, I almost just clicked Arizona, South Carolina. went to Nevada this year. Actually, last year in 2025. Yeah, I know all 50 states. Oh, I wonder where Ohio is, guys. Boom. 50 states are pretty easy. I'm pretty decent at the 50 states. Minute 13 actually ain't that bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm actually really good at geography. We got 10 people in here, holy crap. Yeah, I'm actually really good at geography. I'm pretty decent at it, actually. I need to be good at it if I want to be good at weather. Thanks, Weston. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I know all 50 states. If I don't know all 50 states, I got a problem. Cleveland's a nice city unless you go to the east side. Never go to east side of Cleveland. Trust me, I'm an Ohioan. I'll just give you guys, if you guys have never been to Ohio, and a tornado genesis equation. Yeah, okay. Um, if you guys ever go to Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio is actually a pretty good city. Never go to the east side. That's simple. Do not go to the east side. It is fully ghetto. I promise you guys will run into some sketchy areas if you go to the east side of Cleveland. Colorado and Wyoming are both such square shapes. I'm colder than Minneapolis is right now. My temperature right now, let me look. I know it's really cold. I'm at 4 degrees right now. I'm actually a little bit warmer than Minneapolis. I'm at 4 degrees. My wind chill for tonight is in the negative, like, teens. My wind chill for Friday morning is like negative 20 something. How about the flats? What do you mean the flats? You been to Sandusky? I've been to Sandusky a lot of times to go to like Kalahari and stuff. Really, really nice. I like Sandusky. Let's find a new camera. This camera's boring. Yeah, let's go back to here. Yeah, I like this camera. I'm gonna stay on this camera for a minute. You most of the states? Yeah. Alright. Sounds good. How powerful can a squall line get? Um, hmm. I'd say as powerful as the atmosphere can make them. But to give you a definitive answer, I'd say the maximum strength a squall line can get is around 180 to 200 miles per hour. Because, I mean, the August 10th, 2020 derecho had confirmed winds of over 130 miles an hour in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So, like, I mean, that derecho traveled for a while. It caused 140-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Cedar Rapids. So, I'd say if we get the perfect downdraft cape environment where, let me go into the oceans, you guys can get a better reference, where this is the atmosphere jet stream. If we get the perfect amount of downdraft cape, which is basically the amount of downdraft winds that could possibly happen, if we get enough downdraft cape, if we get the right high cape, low shear environment, and we get a monster Boeing segment of an MCS, like a freaking comma shape like that, with insane downdraft cape, I would say we could possibly get wind gusts up to 200 miles per hour in some of these squall lines as it moves off to the east, to the northeast-ish. Yeah, so I'd say around 180 to 200 miles per hour could be the peak strength. Have I got my spotter license? No, I'm 15. I don't have to get it yet, I don't believe. I haven't chased in Oklahoma yet, so I believe you need to have it for Oklahoma. You have to have your spotter license for Oklahoma, but I don't believe any other state does that. I usually chase local, but this year, me and my dad are going to be heading out to the Great Plains quite a bit, I believe. But I'm definitely going to get my spotter license this year, soon. Like, probably within the next month or so. 12 right now in Cedar Rapids. That's actually warmer than I thought it would be, not going to lie. Ben over here is just giving us all the temperatures for every town in America. Yeah, I remember that, Weston. I remember that. Oh, the flats. Oh yeah, I did not know that they were called that, but yeah, flats are nice. The flats are a very nice area up in Cleveland. Um, I would not recommend East Cleveland, like I said, like Cleveland Heights and everything, and yeah, mainly just East Cleveland. I would not recommend, guys. East Cleveland is not a good area. It's just not. It's just ghetto. Downtown Cleveland's pretty good, but just if you guys ever visit Cleveland, don't go to the east side. I've been to Cleveland 100 times, but International Falls, Minnesota. Yeah, that sounds about right. -5 sounds about right. I'm gonna get colder than International Falls on Friday. Friday morning's gonna be -6 for me. Saying you just spent your entire time labeling a lot of states. Downtown Cleveland is active. Yeah, there's a lot of party life down there in downtown Cleveland. It's really nice. 21 degrees Celsius in Edmonton. The low tonight's -11. Dang. Up there in International Falls. Yeah, that's cold. That is real cold. Wind chill -16. My wind chill on Friday morning is going to be colder than that. What is the famous chill place in Cleveland? I don't really know what you mean by that, but I mean, there's some nice areas. Um, I'm gonna go on Google Maps probably. You know what? I'm gonna go on Google Maps here. Here, I'm gonna hop onto Google, not Google Maps, Google Earth probably. I'm gonna hop on. Oh, Detroit is a rough city, dude. Detroit and Cleveland do kind of fit well, but dude, Detroit is like one of the largest ghettos I've ever seen in my life. Chilly, like, yeah. Here we go. Let's go over here. All right. Yeah, you guys don't need to worry about this. What I got right here. This is train tracks from that the Enderlin tornado intercepted. You guys don't need to worry about that, but let's go to downtown Cleveland. Where is it at? Here's Progressive Field. This is where the Guardians play. Cleveland is a lot safer than Detroit. Detroit is quite possibly the largest ghetto I've ever seen in my life. Detroit is like 90% ghetto. I believe Detroit literally is the largest urban ghetto. Let me look up. Horrible spelling. No, in America. My keyboard is freaking dying. No, 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 no. Okay, I guess it's Los Angeles. I'm wrong. Once again, I'm wrong. But what states have I been to? Whew. Um, Let me think. So let me just work my way down, I guess. Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, Nevada, California, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. That's actually it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, guys. I've been to those states. You looked up Skyline Chili. I've never been to Skyline Chili, but it sounds kind of nice, not gonna lie. Michigan, that's where you live. Yeah, I live in Ohio. We're next door neighbor states. My keyboard is breaking right now. What percent's my phone at? Ah, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on going to like every state. Yeah, I know it's half the country. Well, I'm planning on probably going to Missouri, Arkansas, Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, North Dakota, all this year probably. I'm going to be chasing as much as I can this year, guys. I'm going to be chasing as much as I can. Florida's a nice state. I like Kentucky. Kentucky's kind of a relaxing state, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, you know. I really want to go to Oklahoma, dude. I'm excited to go to Oklahoma this year. Oh, I'm definitely going to Oklahoma this year to chase, guys. I'm going to get some nasty, hailing supercells with some beefy tornadoes. That's what I'm going to be chasing this year, guys. This year is going to be a awesome chasing year, guys. Awesome. Yeah, I had been to Canada. I went to Niagara Falls just in October. Yep, I went to Niagara Falls in October. It was pretty fun. Oh, snow squall warning. That's fun. Yeah, I went to Niagara Falls. Yeah, I know. Oklahoma City is crazy, dude. I am so excited for Oklahoma. I feel like I belong in Oklahoma, dude. I'm so excited. These are cameras in Oklahoma City. You guys want to know a fact? Oklahoma City is trying to build the tallest building in America. Nah, Ben, I would say the most historic weather tornado related city, like most historic tornado like city in America is definitely Oklahoma City. Jackson would definitely be I agree with you, Ben. Jackson would be probably the most insane when it comes to all kinds of weather phenomenon. But I'd say Oklahoma City is the most historic tornado related city in all of America. And yeah, Weston, that's true. Best nocturnal tornado risk is definitely Tulsa, because like it seems like um whenever low pressure systems eject off the Rockies, um obviously all the Gulf moisture is being brought up as well as Pacific moisture, and usually the setups are more in like the Panhandle of Texas into western Oklahoma, and most peak tornado time is around 6 to 7 p.m. And by the time they're moving east and you get near Tulsa, it's dark time. So yeah, it definitely makes sense, Weston. Yeah, definitely Florida for hurricanes. You're talking for all of weather? Yeah, makes sense. 1925 tri-state tornado is crazy, but I personally believe the tri-state tornado was a family of tornadoes, honestly. I believe that tri-state tornado was a family of tornadoes, but I do support the EF5 rating. I do support the EF5 rating, that's for sure. But that's actually crazy, Pete. That's kind of crazy. I did not. I never would have thought of that. That's insane. Yeah, Weston, that's true. You can definitely get some inland tropical systems like Barrel. I'd assume Barrel kind of give you some winds and stuff, but not a lot. We're at 8 likes, guys. We need 2 more likes, and then we're at 10. I'd be very, very thankful for 10 likes on this stream. I got a question. How are you guys enjoying this? You guys like this? Do you guys like Q&As and stuff where we just talk and don't really do much weather-related streams, but we just talk and hang out and have fun? Yeah, I definitely want to know if you guys actually like these streams. Because I might do more of these. But yeah, guys, just to give you guys like a time frame for how it's going to be going over the next few weeks, after answering questions, is it possible that upper mid Tangy, yes. Um I got hit by Sandy whenever it was a post tropical cyclone. I got 80 mile an hour winds here in Ohio. My sub counts, I am at, good lord, what am I at here? Let me hop onto YouTube Studio real quick. I know oh my gosh, guys. We can hit it this stream. We can hit it this stream, I think. If it loads, 1 second. I'm at 2,496. You've been in a few tropical storms as they come inland. Uh, it's good. You should do more of these. I like the streams. All right, guys. I'll definitely do more of these then. But yeah, guys, we're at 1,496. We're at 2,496 subscribers, actually. That is ridiculous. But anyways, now that I want to give you guys kind of a time frame on how videos are gonna work over the next few weeks. I will Weston in a second. So basically, within the next week, I'm gonna upload that one video you guys want me to of my April 28th chase, where you guys are gonna see the 360 GoPro footage. In about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go like mid-February ish. I'm gonna upload my 2026 tornado season forecast. My estimations on where I think the peak of tornadoes will be and how active I think the season will be. And then around March is when I will start getting ready for seasons. I'm gonna get ready for the season, guys. I'm gonna be ready to chase as much as possible, live stream as much as possible. I also forgot to add in about 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna upload my Winter Storm Fern documentary. Oh, there's a train rolling in. There's a train rolling in on the camera. That's pretty cool, guys. Zooming in on the train. But yeah, that's basically it. So about a week is when my one April 28th chase video is gonna come. About 2 weeks is when my tornado season forecast is gonna be. And then about a month from now, guys, is when tornado season is gonna begin. I think Tornado Alley is shifting east. No, I think it's expanding. Tornado Alley is not shifting east. This is prime Tornado Alley, guys. It is actually shifting east, and this is Tornado Alley, and this is what I think the new Tornado Alley's like. 2,500. Wait a minute. Do we actually? Yes! We hit it! We hit it, guys! We hit it on stream. We hit 2,500. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let me change my scene back. We hit it, guys. We actually hit it. Dude, we actually hit it, guys. Who are the 5 people that just subscribed? Oh my god, you guys are awesome. You guys are legends, dude. We hit it. We actually hit it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, man, we actually hit it, guys. That makes me so happy. All right, well, back to the train. The train's more important than me hitting 2,500. So back to the train we go. Trains are really cool. I've never really been obsessed with trains, but trains are just cool in general. I think they're really cool. Dude, we hit 2,500 on stream. Ah, this is so cool. All right, say goodbye to the train. We're going back to this. That train was flying, dude. That train was flying. We're at 8 likes still, dude. We're so close. We're actually at 9 likes. Someone just liked right as I looked. We're at 9 likes, guys. Like you guys can see, we're steadily at an incline. Look at this, guys. Back in May, like late April into May, Weston, you'll catch me eventually. I promise. May 1st, I was at 100. Let me see. May 1st, I was at around 108. May 1st, I was at 187 subscribers on May 1st. On June 1st, look at that. June 1st, I was at 856. Look how fast that went up, guys. Literally, May was crazy. I got 1,000 subscribers in May. Wait, you said you see 10? Let me refresh the stream. No, it's 9 likes still for me. Yeah, I see 9 likes. That's pretty cool, Pete. Wait, there's 10? There's 10 likes? Yes, there's 10 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much, dude. Who unsubscribed? Oh, wait, never mind. We're back at 2501. Okay. Dude, we are at 2,500 subscribers, guys. I am so happy we actually hit that, guys. We're steadily going up, guys. We just hit 2,500. Man, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome people, dude. I couldn't do it without you guys. We got 10 likes on stream. We had 2,500 subscribers on stream. Oh, alright, Tangy. That's a good joke. That was a good joke. Dude, we hit it, guys. We hit it. 10 likes on stream, 2,500 subs. This stream is awesome. I'm not ending anytime soon. If you guys want to stay here and hang out still, I'm staying here for a while. Okay, Weston, yeah, you're funny. We don't take that lightly around here. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is going to be a very good, February's going to be a good month. 20th season forecast, obviously, you guys are going to get a face reveal from me. I feel like some of you guys already know what my face looks like, but Weston does. But you guys will get a face reveal from me. February's going to be a great month, guys. Dude, I'm so happy we had 2,500 subscribers on stream. I literally looked and it was at 2,496. I look again and it's at 2,500. I was like, what? What just happened? Alright, Weston. Yeah, no, my school got canceled for tomorrow and Friday, so that sucks, Weston. That does. I feel bad, honestly. But yeah, this weekend, guys, I'm going to stream the Bomb Cyclone this weekend if you guys want to join. We're going to be back into weather, baby. We're back into weather, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to be out in the field, Weston. I am going to be out in the field. It is going to be an awesome season, Weston. It is going to be an awesome season. Weston, maybe I can meet you in person this year. I'll be chasing in Oklahoma probably, at least once this year. Maybe I can meet you finally. Yeah, guys, how'd you like that? Me and Weston to meet in person, get a picture with each other. How'd you guys like that? Me and Weston would finally meet each other in person. What other questions you guys got? Oh, Oklahoma's gonna be crazy this year. You guys got any other questions? I got infinite amount of answers as long as you guys got questions. So, ask me up. Oh, you think we're going to be tied at the end of this year? Woo-wee. Weston, you're going to catch up a lot, dude. I really, really hope Weston passes me in subscribers this year, honestly. Weston seems to do a lot more work into his channel than I do, and he deserves a lot more subscribers than me. Tangy, maybe you'll meet us eventually. Maybe you will meet us eventually. You never know. Weston, I hope you hit 10,000 this year. I really hope you hit 10,000 this year. My main goal for 2026 is to chase a tornado and hit 10,000 subscribers. That's my main goal for this year. Well, main goals. Yeah, Weston, you probably will. This season's gonna be pretty active, so a lot of people are gonna be watching stuff. What's my favorite type of cloud? Shelf clouds. As you can see, it's my background. Shelf clouds are awesome. I really, really hope, Pete. I really hope. Yeah. Weston, that's awesome. That's actually awesome, dude. A cloud of wind in the shape of a cloud of wind in the form of a wedge. That's awesome. Weston, that should be like your freaking that should be like your calling, bro. That's your wording right there. Since chat dies after that. Cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus incus. The any cumulonimbus cloud I'm a fan of. Any cumulonimbus cloud. This is a cool camera. You can see the huge icicles on it. This is in Indiana. I love tornadoes when they're not impacting anyone. Tornadoes are so fascinating, dude. Tornadoes whenever will I cannot speak. Tornadoes will never cease to amaze me. Yeah, I'll definitely consider that, Pete. I would really, really, consider that. I would definitely really enjoy that if I'd actually get the ability to do that. Studying meteorology in Norman would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Obviously, Weston would like to do it. Yeah, I would really dream of doing that. Studying meteorology in Norman, Oklahoma. The National Weather Service. Ah, it'd be awesome. Oh, I did not know that, Weston. Thanks for telling me. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, these are huge icicles. They're longer than my arm, too, probably. Yeah, I want to study meteorology, too. For sure. I would love to chase some storms with Weston. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, though, guys. I shall be right back. I'm back, guys. Yep, I'm back. Yes, Ben, that is nice icicles indeed. Very beautiful icicles. Thanks, Pete. Thank you for saying that, dude. Yeah, I couldn't do this if I couldn't do this all without you guys. Hitting 2,500 subscribers, I never thought I'd be able to do that. I am very, very grateful for you guys. And dude, I got a lot of content on the way, guys. You guys are in for a ride. I got Winter Storm Fern. I got a documentary about that. Hurricane Melissa's post-analysis should come out in the next couple months. So be ready for that, guys. My tornado season forecast is my tornado season forecast for 2026 is going to come out in 2 weeks or so. And then, guys, literally starting in a month is meteorological spring. Meteorological spring starts in a month. I've never been happier in my life. Who in chat is happy for meteorological spring to start? Current conditions on that camera is 13 degrees and cloudy. Yeah, it looks very, very cold and cloudy there. Weston, you know what's crazy? I was doing the same. I was playing Minecraft with my friends earlier, chilling, having fun, watching a stream in the background. Yeah, I think we're all excited. Yeah, John, I'll definitely email you back after the stream's over. Just to make sure, just to let you know. Yeah. It has been a fun winter, but dude, guys, I'm ready to chase some 60,000 foot tall supercells with gorilla size hail, 80 mile/hour winds, and some tornadoes, dude. I'm ready for the season, guys. I am ready for tornado season. The second half of 2025 did not have any major events that it's felt like it's been years since we've actually had like a good tornado setup in a severe weather setup. Like, it's been so long since we've actually had a decent severe weather setup that it feels like it's been ages since it feels like it's been ages since I've actually seen like a major severe weather outbreak. How many high risk? I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say two. I think one. I think they're gonna be overlapping. I think one could be like this, like kind of like that area, and I think another one could be like this. I think they could be overlapping high risks. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, John, for sure. I think the high risk could look like this. I'm actually gonna lock it in. You ready? I'm gonna say high risk number one is gonna be like this. And I think high risk number two is going to be somewhat like, nope. High risk number one is going to be like this, kind of more like a. I need to figure out. I don't think we're going to have a high risk in Dixie Alley, honestly. I think we could have a high risk actually like this. I'm just going to call it. Right there is going to be one, and right over here is going to be two. I don't think they're going to be overlapping. I think a 45% tornado risk could actually occur this year. I wouldn't be shocked if we get one. I don't think we're going to see one in Dixie, honestly. I think we're going to see two in the Great Plains, dude. Like, guys, we got La Nina phase out here. We got La Nina. La Nina transferring into neutral stage during spring. And in the EML source region out here in the desert southwest, the drought is average to below average, which means whenever troughs eject, guys, in the EML source region is down here in the elevated mix layer, there's going to be less dry air, which means, guys, there's going to be less capping all throughout the entire United States. There's going to be less capping in place. On moderate risk for Michigan, I honestly have no idea. I would say like anywhere from a 0% to like a 75% chance. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, dude. Kansas could be insane this year. Like, guys, I personally think the I-35 corridor in Kansas could be on fire this year. I'm thinking the I-35 corridor like this could be ridiculous, guys. Yeah, it probably will, Weston. 45 sig wind risk sounds reasonable for Michigan. But yeah, I feel like the just based off of trends I'm seeing in the upper atmosphere, I'm thinking the I-35 corridor in Oklahoma and Kansas can be on fire. Yeah, 60% hail risk would be the only thing I'd expect. 60% hail risk could be the only 60% risk I'd expect for this year. Tennessee tornado prediction. Tennessee, I'm expecting an average to possibly below average season out here in Tennessee. I'm not really confident in like any high end year for Tennessee. Again, I could be wrong. Weather is very hard to predict, but I'm not currently expecting any very major events to occur in Tennessee. I'm expecting an average to possibly below average year. I'm thinking Dixie Alley itself, guys. You guys are probably going to hate me for this, and I really hope you guys don't take this the wrong way. I think Dixie Alley could actually be below average this year. Like Dixie Alley, I'm going to say average to below average. Average to below average for Dixie. In the Great Plains itself, I'm going to go average to above average. There we go. The Michigan tornado prediction. Oh, definitely 60% tornado risk by 2030 for sure. What's up, Seahawks fan? You excited for the Super Bowl? Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl is the least expected Super Bowl I would have ever thought. Michigan tornado prediction, I'm expecting around an average. I would honestly expect around an average season. All right. See ya after your shower. I'm expecting around an average season for Michigan. I'm expecting the Midwest to be about average. Average to very, very potentially above average. Great Plains average to above average. Dixie average to below average. That's what I'm thinking, guys. Oh, Broyles is gonna cook this year, bro. Broyles is gonna freaking go insane, I feel like. He's the myth, the man, the legend, dude. So whatever he goes with, usually it's correct. Oh, I forgot to change the camera back. I'm not gonna lie. Here, hold up. That's my bad, guys. I agree, Weston. Well, actually, I don't really know if I agree on that, but PDS watches are crazy. Oh yeah, they cancel schools. Iowa and Illinois could be interesting this year. Iowa and Illinois, I feel like would be the only states that could be above average in the Midwest. I'd say the rest of the Midwest, I'd say like here. I'd say like the Midwest here is around average, but I'd say Illinois and Iowa could be above average, honestly. Wisconsin, I think Wisconsin, very southern Wisconsin, like around there, could be about above average ish. I think the rest of Wisconsin though is gonna be around average. Iowa was unreasonably quiet last year. Iowa could freaking pop off this year. Yeah, they cancel schools if there's a moderate or high risk typically. It depends on what time it is. If it's like the main event is going to be like in the evening time, they usually have school, but if it's going to be like afternoon into evening, they cancel school typically. I've not really heard of a school that like doesn't cancel for that. Yeah, that's true, Tangy. Definitely not fun whenever that happens. But yeah, anyways, back to I forgot to say earlier, my bad guys, but I had it on the other camera, so I'm gonna say it now. For high risks, I'm thinking I we could possibly have like Amarillo included in it. but I'm thinking like somewhere out here-ish would be a good one. And I'm thinking we could have another one like this. Let me do that again, like that. And then like this. Actually, I could see us getting like a trough like that that's negatively tilted and stuff with up there. And I could see us actually having a high risk like this in like a really large widespread area. Nebraska could pop off too. Only a high risk to close Waffle Houses in Oklahoma. It only takes a Category 5 landfall to close Waffle Houses in Florida. Oh, we saw a day 6 30% last year, so I wouldn't be shocked if we see another one. I mean, we saw day 2 high risk. I think we could see another like day 2. Dang, Weston going big balling right there. I mean, we saw a day 2 high risk last year, and we saw 2 day 3 moderate risks and a day 2 high risk last year. I wouldn't be shocked if we see another like day 2 high risk this year, considering just how good we're getting at predicting. But yeah, guys, I personally think we could see a setup where we have a huge, like I'm talking like 970 millibar low pressure system. That's negatively tilted, obviously, like this. And let me get some blue for the Gulf moisture and moisture itself. I think we could have some deep Pacific moisture rushing in as well as Gulf moisture rushing in. And I think we could genuinely see a high risk. Let me go pink. I think we could see a high risk out in this region, like this. I'm thinking we could see a high risk out there in southern Kansas and northwest Oklahoma. You hope Michigan sees a moderate or a high risk. I wouldn't hope for a moderate or a high risk. That's not good. I mean, Michigan's pretty populated unless you're like in northern-ish. Yeah, Weston, I kind of agree with you, but I kind of like the 45 sig. It's kind of like the mysterious like outlook. They don't issue them usually. Last 45 sig was 2021. Yeah, I know it's the most classic risk. Yeah, but I think we could genuinely see a risk like that, like a high risk. And let me like kind of like make my own outlook. You guys ready? You guys want to see my art skills? So let's go with this. You ready? Let's hop over here. Let's go with red for the low pressure system. I think we could see a low pressure system out here in northwest Nebraska. Let me close that low in. All right. And now I think we could see some negative tilt to it like this. I think we can see some negative tilt to that. Let me get some dark blue for Gulf moisture. I think we can see some Gulf moisture rushing in like that. And like that. And I think we could see, let's go with the high risk first. I think we could see a high risk somewhere like this. The moderate risk could go like this. What is next? Enhanced. I think enhanced could go like this. That was bad, but anyways, like that. Slight. Next. Slight could go like this. I think slight could be a lot bigger, like that. And then, obviously, the marginal risk. Let's go like dark green right there. Marginal risk could be like this. And the general thunderstorm risk could be like half the country at that point. Let's just go with the general thunderstorm risk like this. Let's go like that, and boom. That's the general thunderstorm risk. Classic dry line. All right, bet. Here, let me get some brown. Go with the classic dry line right like that. There we go. Yeah, Michigan gets a high risk. It would be a freaking um, definitely 60% wind risk. And now let's draw the cold front. This will be the cold front right here, probably. Someone screenshot this, please. I want to see if this actually verifies. Cold front, and let's go with the warm front. All right, thanks, Weston. Yeah, someone screenshot this right here. This is perfect. All right, thanks, Weston. Yeah, sorry guys, we got kind of distracted. Any other questions you guys got? This is a Q&A. Yeah, this is what I think could actually like. I think this could be like the prime um setup for like a high risk Great Plains tornado outbreak this year. This is what I'm thinking. I think the placement of the high risk is perfect too. I forgot we should put how low the pressure is. Let's go 975. All right, thanks, Weston. Yeah, that's true, Tangy. Yeah, this is what I'm kind of thinking. We still got 5U in here. I don't know how you guys are even interested in this anymore. Over here drawing potential outlooks. Take this with a grain of salt, by the way. This is just for fun, guys. We're doing a Q&A. Might as well have a little bit of fun. Just take this for a grain of salt. Ben, if you're still in here, what do you think? Do you think this could actually happen, Ben? Ooh, I forgot to put the thermodynamics. Here, let's put the thermodynamics. Weston, make sure to screenshot this again. Let's go with thermodynamics. You ready? Let's go. Cape. Let's go in excess of 4,000. 4K plus. Yeah, we are having some good old fun. Let's go with um STP. Let's go with what's the max STP? 13? Let's just go with like 14 STP. 14 STP. SRH. Weston, tell me what SRH I should go just for fun. Weston, what should I go? What should I put for SRH? Oh, dang, Weston. Well, I'm still gonna go with 14 probably. Yeah, Weston, what should I put for SRH? Like, what should be a crazy SRH to put? Even though this is not happening, I guarantee this is not happening. But take this with a freaking grain of salt. It's snowing on that one camera out there in Indiana. Oh, there's a train on that one camera in Indiana. 800? Okay. If you insist. What else should I put? So we got Cape, STP, SRH. Sunny skies. Sunny skies. Um, I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys. Weston, take a screenshot of this. This is going to be the outbreak of the year for 2026. Wait. We're also gonna have an EF6 tornado, you know. EF6 setup. There we go. EF6 setup. this happens, guys, I swear, this is going to be insane. All right, there we go. Weston, screenshot that. This is going to be the setup of the year. 60 sig setup, 60 sig tour setup. Hold up. Let me grab the one purple. There we go. Let me go with that. And now let me grab the black. Let me go right there. There we go. All right, Weston. Now, screenshot this. This is it. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done on stream. There's a lot of people that left because of this. This is insane. Oh yeah, dew points in the 90s. Hold up. I gotta keep adding. Dew point. What should be a good dew point? I'm gonna go with 80. No, I'm gonna go with 74. Dew point is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we go. Weston, dude, you gotta send me this. This is awesome. 975 millibar low pressure system, a 60 sig tornado risk, dew point at 74, sunny skies in the morning, SRH at 800, STP at 14, 4K cape, EF6 tornado setup. This is the most fun I've ever had on stream in my life. This is literally the classic end of the world. This is the doomsday tornado outbreak. Guys, if this happens, send this freaking screenshot to the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. They'll think I control the weather. Ben, are you still watching? Be more active than last year? Yeah, I believe so. Michigan was kind of dead last year, not gonna lie. Especially southeastern Michigan. Yeah, I believe southeastern Michigan could be more active than last year. I think it could be like 2024 kind of. Thank you, Weston. Dude, this is an awesome stream. I'm very happy I did this. I had so much motivation to stream. This is awesome. It is freaking 10:40 at night for me. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. All right, guys, so we did that one. Everyone, make sure you get your screenshots. Now let's do the other high risk. Do you guys want do you guys want me to do this again? Do you guys want me to do another one? I'm going to do an actual logical one on this next one. You guys want me to do it again? Make another drawing of my high risks. Alright, see ya, Weston. Whoever else is in stream. We got like 3 other people watching. I don't know who else is in stream, but if you are in stream, let me know if you want me to do this again. I'll do one more and then I'm going to end stream probably. Ooh, you got a test tomorrow? That's rough. I got nothing because I have a snow day tomorrow. You guys want me to stream tomorrow? I'll do another one of these tomorrow night if you guys want. For fun. Alright, I will, Weston. Sounds good. Get some sleep, dude. You need it. You need some sleep if you got a test. So I got 4 of you in here. Let me know, guys, if you want me to do another one of these. Like another one of these drawing things on this stream. Well, I'm going to do another one. I don't think anyone else is messaging in chat, but I'm going to do another one. Alright, so I'm going to say it's going to be another high risk. Let's see what we got. Let's grab the red for low pressure system. I'm going to say the low pressure system is going to be out here near Topeka, just north of Topeka, Kansas. I'm going to say it's going to be around 980 millibars. Sure, do another. Alright, Pete. So 980 millibars. Let's grab red. Let's go 981 millibars. 1 MB. All right, 981 millibars. Now let's go with the flow. Negatively tilted, obviously. Let's go with the darker blue. Here is going to be the... There we go. All right, now let's do the high risk area. So this is going to be a lot smaller of one probably. So let's go like that. This is what I think the other high risk of the year could be like. Yeah. Actually, let me delete this. I don't think it could be like this, actually. Let me just scrap this real quick. Alright. Act like that high risk is not there. Alright, I think the other high risk could actually be out here. And then now let's do moderate right around here. Just like that. Enhanced. It's going to be a big moderate risk. That's big moderate, big enhanced, big high risk. Slight risk. Let's make a huge slight risk because why not? This is for fun anyways. Yeah, let's make a slight risk go like that. You know, we make our marginal do some wonky stuff. So let's grab the marginal risk right here. Let's go like up like that. Let's go really close right here for some reason. And let's just do a jet down like that and then back up. You guys like that marginal? And then General Thunderstorm's just going to cover like half the country. Here's General Thunderstorm. There's General Thunderstorm risk. Let's do the dry line right in here. Let's do the cold front with this blue. Now let's do the warm front lifting off to the north. There we go. Alright, now let's do the probabilities. Let's go with the 45 hatched risk right in here. And I'm going to keep it at 45 hatched. Here we go. This is the other outlook, guys. Y'all like this? This is the other outlook I made. We got a 45 hatched tornado risk. Alright, yeah, this is stupid. Alright. Let me screenshot this to send to Weston. Alright, well, we're done with that. Alright, so I'm about to end stream, I think, because it's getting late and a lot of people are leaving. Whoever else is watching, we have 3 people watching. Type in chat if you want me to do another one of these tomorrow. Do you guys want me to do another one of these tomorrow? I have a snow day tomorrow, so I can do one tomorrow evening again. Do you guys want me to do another one? Who else is in chat? If any of you guys say yes, I'll do another one. Because I care about all you guys, and I want you guys to watch. How do you, Weston? What do you mean? Oh, you want another one? Alright. Well then, guess I'm doing another one tomorrow, guys. Alright, I'll do another one tomorrow, guys. How about that? What time is it? It's 10:47. Alright, I'll end stream in 3 minutes. Alright, I'll do another one. John, I will email you as soon as I end stream. We got Mark Pickle Jar still in here. Alright, guys, I'll do another one tomorrow. Get some questions cooked up. Get some questions ready to ask me. I'll answer anything, guys. Well, maybe not anything, but how do I know Weston? I commented on one of his videos back in, like, January of last year. I've known him for, like, a year. I commented on one of his videos, and we just started talking in his chat. I got his phone number, and we've been talking ever since. Yeah. You're welcome, John. Yeah, I will be here tomorrow evening, guys. Get some questions ready. Ask me questions. I'll answer them. They can be personal questions, weather-related questions, or just some goofball questions. I don't care. That's what makes the streams fun. We're over here drawing high risks. But yeah, just let me know what you guys want. I'm really happy with how the stream went, guys. This went even better than I can imagine. We got 10 likes. We get 2,500 subscribers. You guys were in chat the entire time. I really appreciate you guys. With that, I'm going to end stream. I really appreciate all you guys in here. Thank you, mods, for moderating the stream. No, it is not going to impact Southeast Michigan. Michigan should be okay from the bomb cyclone. I'll talk about it more on stream tomorrow, and I will stream the bomb cyclone this weekend. So, yeah, be ready for that. But yeah, guys, really appreciate it in here. Get some questions written down to ask me tomorrow.